What's up, guys? It's D here, and I want to give you guys a quick little discretionary warning. I'm going to be talking about the YouTube algorithm, and I'm going to be talking about supporting your content creators. And later on in this discussion on the Speakdom, I'm going to cut a rant filled with a lot of profanity. And I'm just letting you know now, ahead of time, that's not going to be for the weak at heart. It's been building up for a while for me to get this out, actually all week. And honestly, I don't let haters get to me. I don't like talking like this. I like being cool and being chill and just being positive. But every once in a while, I feel like some people need to get put in their fucking place. I really do. But first, I want to talk about the YouTube algorithm and everybody going crazy this week. I've seen some of my friends in our community, some of the smaller channels like Dr. Blick and Mr. Ninja Star, T-Dub, shout outs to them. Dr. Love as well. These guys are grinding. These guys are the future of YouTube. Check out their channels if you haven't. There's so many of these guys. Zanky Gaming, I see them all the time on Twitter. They are kind of the next generation. Big shout out to them. And they're concerned about this algorithm. But it's not just them. It's also the big YouTubers like Rhyme Style. I've talked to Mike. I've talked to Quinn. And when I say big, I don't mean like million sub channels. I mean just, big as far as the world of Dragon Ball goes. And they've all been really concerned about this algorithm. Now, let me tell you a little something about myself. Before I did YouTube, I was a networking and software engineer. So I worked for big major companies when it came to software. Not quite as big as YouTube or Google, but I did work for these companies. And there's been a lot of theories being thrown around that, the new algorithm is encouraging engagement, which actually is false. That's been proven to be wrong. You have a lot of engagement, you might pop up on the trending page, but very few people actually check that trending page. Most people just go to their sub box or the home page. They don't really check that trending page because most of it's just trailers and clips from Jimmy Fallon, right? Being on the trending page does not guarantee you're going to get more views, but a lot of folks were under the impression that that's what you have to do, and they're trying to game the system. Well, YouTube is composed of various algorithms, okay? There's various source code into the YouTube servers. It's a massive program. There's still code that's left over from like the early YouTube, like the late 2000s, that's in YouTube. So the thing that people have to understand, okay, is that they're trying to make it impossible or at least very difficult to game the system, okay? So trying to figure out this algorithm is not going to happen in like 2 days. It's going to take a little bit of time for all of us to make adjustments, okay? Now, people are saying that their views have been suffering. I understand that completely, and my views personally on my channel have been very sporadic. I've had some videos do better than I expected. I've had other ones do worse than I expected. I'm not really complaining about it because that's not the kind of guy that I am. I like to go in there and kind of figure things out. So one thing I want to say about this whole algorithm thing is that every few months YouTube will make a change and people will freak out. And most of the time, all you really have to do is just wait it out and see where they're going to go and wait for things to regulate. So if you're listening to this and you're a content creator, if you make YouTube videos, just wait. Just try to do the best you can. Don't try to game the system, because let me share this with you about working at a software company, because I did it for 10 years of my life. A lot of times you'll have a glitch happen in the system, but what I think is going on, and this is my theory based on 10 years of being a software engineer, is that there are actually multiple glitches going on. I think there are multiple problems that YouTube is trying to fix. It's probably been escalated to a high tier tech. We're talking about like the sub box issue. I think what's going on with YouTubers not having their videos in people's sub boxes is that not only is the homepage changed so that the sub boxes aren't really prevalent there anymore like they used to be, you have to actually click the subscriber button, but also people are saying they're being unsubscribed. I think what's happening is that somebody created, and this is all again based on my experience working at software companies, somebody programmed like a patch or a bot to clean up fake YouTube accounts, because you can actually there's places you can actually buy fake subscribers. Now, YouTube finds out about this and you're finished. Not to mention that you can't really make any actual revenue from that, so there's really no point in doing it other than to placate your own ego and jack yourself off. It's fake anyways. Like, why would you gain satisfaction from having fake subscribers? I'll never understand. But I guess it's an image thing. But YouTube wants to filter out the fake subscribers. And what I think happened was somebody screwed the code up, and now real subscribers are getting unsubscribed. This happens all the time in software companies. I will tell you this, and I'm not going to share what companies I work for. There have been many cases where I have worked for a software company, there's been a bug, and the company actually has to reverse engineer the program all the way back to 3 or 4 previous versions and then re-engineer it to figure out where the crack is. These things take time. And when you have a program as big as YouTube where there's millions of hours of content uploaded every day, it's going to take some time. And I understand that people are pissed off at their lack of communication, and I am too. But at the same time, from being in their shoes, this is probably a nightmare for them, because why would they want to hurt other YouTube channels that make the money? H3H3 and PewDiePie, these big channels make the money. They're not going to want to purposely hurt them. That's just not how it works. Plus, the idea that engagement is that important to the YouTube algorithm is nonsense, because it makes things terribly unbalanced. You can't compare the engagement of like an 18-year-old girl doing makeup tutorial videos and Q&As and things like that to the engagement of, say, like a 45-year-old man teaching you how to cook. You're just not going to get that same kind of engagement. Some people just watch the video, they don't comment, they don't like it, just watch it and they move on with their day. That's why you'll see some videos on some of our channels that have more views than we have subscribers. Sometimes you'll see less. It just depends. And it's one of those things where I don't think that's the key at all here. I think it's just about, what Matt Pat said, and that's having, better watch time, and that's having, better videos, better retention, all that stuff, and just really, putting out content that people gravitate to. As unfair as this may sound, I can tell you this from firsthand experience, that software companies will put out tests and put out, patches and try to fix glitches without telling anybody. It'll happen frequently, and then when it blows up in their face, sometimes what they'll do is they'll keep it, they won't tell the customer. They'll just try to fix it without the customer knowing, and sometimes you can't fix it in time. And I think that might be what's going on with YouTube as well. I do think the algorithm changed a little bit. Without question, that's true. Probably favoring more recommended videos based on what you've been watching. But I think that the sub box glitch and all that, I think that's multiple glitches going on at once. I don't think it's one algorithm glitch. There's actually a glitch going on right now where YouTube will not show your revenue from December 1st. And as of the recording of this video, that still has not been fixed yet. And I've talked to some channels like Rhymestyle, and I've talked to some channels like Lord Frieza. Rhymestyle's 400,000 subscribers, Lord Frieza's like over 50K, and different sizes, and they both have the same problem. Like, it's just, and I have it too. It doesn't matter how many subs you have. It's a problem that's an issue, a bug, which again, that cements my theory on there being multiple glitches in YouTube. So I'm going to get to my little rant here, and the rant is really based on supporting your favorite content creator and kind of what your content creators and what we do here on YouTube or Instagram or whatever, okay? Let's get to the fucking rant. Because of this algorithm thing and people being afraid of losing their channels, you're seeing a lot more channels kind of promote their Patreon and say, hey, support me, do this and that, to keep us afloat. You know what I mean? And I mean, like, lots of channels are doing this now. Like, the algorithm's fucking us over. We need a different way of income and this and that. And that's not what I'm really ranting about. What I'm ranting about is the people who somehow have some sort of problem with YouTubers, or who have some sort of problem with people. It's not even YouTubers. It's a problem with people doing what they love to do and getting paid for it. And the sad truth is that nobody really knows how little YouTubers actually make, or that YouTube takes half the money from ad revenue. And nonetheless, nobody really knows anything, especially from these, basement dwelling pieces of shit, which I'm going to get to here in a minute. So I've noticed a trend lately with a very small group of circle jerk pieces of shit, to where in my recent Dragon Ball Super episode preview, the one for Killing Goku, episode 71, I put it out earlier today, I saw comments, and it's not the first time I've seen it, but I try to ignore these comments because they're from salty losers who really could never in any way juggle a business or understand the entrepreneurship or understand what it is that we do on a daily basis. They just sit behind a keyboard and talk shit. And people have been making claims that and not just me. It ain't just me. It's also Quaman. It's also Dino. It's also Laughingstock. It's also Comics Explained. Anybody who does YouTube, that we purposely stretch our videos out to over 10 minutes to put an ad in the video. I love this one. So it's not that we just love what we do. It can't possibly be that I just love talking about Dragon Ball. And at the beginning of that preview, I said we have a lot to talk about. And throughout the entire video, I talked about what we had to talk about. There's lots of information out there, lots of speculation out there. lots of clues about the next arc, and I went into it. And there's people in there who are literally, claiming that the reason why I was able to turn a 31-minute preview into a 12-minute video is because I wanted to put an extra ad in the video. And that just, normally it wouldn't trigger me, but it did trigger me because there's a group of people out there in this world, these miserable fucking, I don't even know, I can't even call them like 8th graders because some of them are actually grown men. And I've noticed a pattern too. There's patterns I've noticed with these fucking pieces of shit. Like, they'll sit there and there's a difference between constructive criticism and just pure hate, bro. If you watch that video, or if you watch a lot of my videos, I talk a lot, okay? Guess what? This video right here is over 10 minutes. I'm talking a lot. I have podcasts, wrestling podcasts, where I've talked about wrestling pay-per-views for fucking 6 hours. I like to talk about things that I love. The same goes for any YouTuber covering a niche product. We like to talk about things we love. But no, somebody has to fucking go in there and say, oh, keep them. You're stretching the video out to make your extra views. Even though I have a fucking Gogeta video about debunking a Gogeta fucking returning to Super, which again, I put that video up debunking clickbait and I get called a clickbaiter. Then I have a Broly video, same thing, clickbaiter. Even though both those videos are under 10 minutes. Why didn't I stretch those out and put an extra ad in there? One of them did 200,000 views. Maybe I should have put an ad in there, but I didn't. You want to know why? Because I only had like 7 minutes of shit to say. I couldn't stretch it out 10 minutes because I don't stretch out my videos. But the fundamental problem here is the problem with people out there who have some kind of issue because they're fucking legitimately miserable and don't even realize it. They're stuck in a dead-end job. They've got a rinky-dink fucking YouTube channel. They upload once a week videos that they record with their fucking iPhone or fucking talk about some video game that nobody gives a fuck about, and they don't have the charisma to fucking do it. And it's like, dude, like, and so rather than actually focus on becoming a businessman and getting their fucking entrepreneurship up, making network deals, working with Facebook pages, working with fucking bigger YouTubers, working with fucking, people who are influencers in social media and gaming companies like Barack Obama has done, like Rhymestyle has done, like I have done, like Quinn has done, like fucking, all the big fucking gaming channels do. No, instead they want to spread hate and disrespect and fucking criticism. Why? Because we did it and you didn't, motherfucker? Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why I got to 160-something thousand subs in 2 years, bro? Because I'm fucking good at this, bro. That's real shit. Because I'm fucking good at it. And honestly, I've been too nice to some of these fucking clowns, man. I really have. And this is I don't know if you're even going to watch this video, but if you see somebody in a comment section, link them to the video. Please. I want them to watch it because this is for them. Like, the reason why I've had Chris Sabat, Chris Rager, Brian Drummond, fucking professional voice actors, dude, talking on your show. Motherfuckers that you grew up with. That you fucking idolized when you were fucking 10 years old watching Toonami with your little fucking boogers coming out your fucking nose doing Algebra 1 homework. These motherfuckers are coming on my channel talking to me, dude. And you're fucking salty about that? Why couldn't you have done it? Why couldn't you have been a real businessman and fucking built up your fucking YouTube channel and put out good content? Because my content's about fucking love of Dragon Ball. Why are these people coming to me, bro? Why am I doing interviews with them? Because I have a good reputation, dude. I have a good reputation in the community. And no matter how many fucking hate comments or hate videos are out there, you're not gonna fucking stop me, bro, because I have a good reputation. There's motherfuckers out there, bro, who have videos of me talking about like attacking for Neverworld like a year ago, right? That was literally November of 2015. Motherfuckers are bringing that up now. Bro, I had a 4-hour conversation on Skype with For Neverworld and Miss DBZ Babe. 4 hours. 4 hours. For Neverworld and I talk to each other on Twitter privately maybe every other day. Maybe every day. You look fucking stupid. Yeah, you look like a fucking hater, like an idiot, and you're fucking... And I always notice a pattern, too, with these clowns. And it's not even about, like... I'm not one of those guys that fucking, I hate when people do this. They focus on sub counts and shit. But I've never had an actual big YouTuber who I respect, somebody who's actually a grown-ass man, not an overgrown man baby. I've never had one who actually has a following ever say anything bad about me. I wonder why that is. I wonder why that is. I wonder, because all these comments are from people that have like 50 subs, 100 subs, you know, and, you know, it's fine. I'm not disrespecting somebody who has a low sub count, but it's like, there's a reason why you're not successful, bro. Because rather than waste a second of my day attacking somebody else because they're selling t-shirts, I'm actually working out deals, bro. I'm actually doing research. I'm editing. I'm working. Because this shit's hard work, bro. This shit is work. And motherfuckers are too lazy and they want shit handed down to them. And they think that people like myself and like Rhymestyle uploads 2 videos a day minimum. You mean to tell me 2 videos a day for 2 years or 3 years is not work? Like, what, are you stupid? Like, are you an idiot? Have you seen the way that Anime Live Reactions or Quamman, you know, edits their videos? Or even Expert Games. I mean, the only reason Expert Games' videos are so short is because he lives in the boonies in Australia and he's got bad internet. If Expert Games lived in the city, he'd probably upload more frequently and he'd probably do longer videos. It's just he can't because it's literally like uploading where he lives, because Australia doesn't have fiber optic in every part of the fucking country. So uploading where he lives can take hours. You know what I mean? But that's besides the point here. It's like I put out fucking t-shirts because a t-shirt company comes to me and says, yo, you have a big following. You know, how would you like to put out some Geekdom merchandise? I was like, cool, man, that'd be great. Like, people have been asking me for shirts. Dude, subscribers have been asking me to put out fucking t-shirts, dude. So I put out the fucking t-shirts. Man, you're shilling your shirts, bro. It's like there's certain people who just can't accept the fact that somebody else is doing good. Somebody else has merchandise. Somebody else, I guess because they saw me, you know, when I first started and I grew up and I grew and maybe it was faster than they grew and they have to fucking put disrespect on my name, or I don't even know what the reason is. But people in this world have a problem with somebody getting paid to do something they love. Like, do you understand that makes you a salty, miserable, basement-dwelling dead end loser? Like, do you understand that? Have you grasped that concept? Well, of course you haven't, because you have no self-awareness. You don't know shit. You're not going to be able, you don't know shit about me, bro. You don't know anything about these content creators. You don't know me, dude. You don't know me. I've said that a million times. I just put fucking videos out. You don't know me, bro. Motherfuckers will always say some stupid fucking shit. Oh, man, you know, Geekdom is a dick. Yeah, I'm a dick. Yeah, I'm a dick if you act stupid. If you act like a fucking moron and you ask me a stupid fucking question and I'm a dick back to you, tough shit. Don't be a fucking moron. You know what I mean? Like, common sense shit. Oh, well, you know, Geekdom gets easily triggered. I don't get easily triggered, bro. Do you know how much fucking bullshit I deal with daily I just ignore? I'm making this video to address it all, bro. It's like, these people, these fucking, and they're legitimate losers, bro. We're talking about losers. Listen to me. Listen to what I'm about to tell you right now. I've done it all in my life. I worked at a recycling plant. I fucking flipped burgers at McDonald's when I was a fucking teenager. I worked in IT. I sold insurance. I worked security for fucking $5 an hour, $7 an hour. Motherfucker, my life, I have done nothing but work. I never cheated the fucking government. I never lied on my taxes. I never fucking stole anything. I have fucking done it right. And now I've got this YouTube thing where I'm making videos that people fucking like, that get respect from the industry, motherfucker. That's real shit. Respect from the industry. And you're going to sit there and say, oh, well, you're selling out by putting out shirts. Unsubscribe and go the fuck away. Seriously. Like, I don't even want you to watch my videos. There's other news YouTubers out there. There's other people out there who can drop shit. You got Herms on Twitter. Do whatever the fuck you want. Just don't watch me if you feel this way. Because if you support Geekdom 101, or if you support Quamman, who's also got shirts coming out, or Star Geek over in the Star Wars community, he's got shirts. Prince Vegeta's got merchandise out now. If you support these channels, if we bring you enjoyment, if we bring you entertainment, right? If you really support them, you're going to want them to put out t-shirts. You're going to want them to do conventions. You're going to want YouTube to pay them more so they can keep going. But no, because And you know damn well if these fucking mental midgets got an offer from Teespring or from, one of these t-shirt companies, you know damn well they take it. But guess what? Nobody's going to buy a shirt from, Magical Goku Gaming or one of your shitty fucking channel names. No one's going to fucking buy a shirt from you because you don't get no fucking respect, bro. So the bottom line is this. I had to get this off my chest because, first of all, a lot of you guys love it when I rant, and I haven't ranted in quite some time. I really haven't, and I wanted to get this off of my chest because it's something that I think needs to be said, and I know most people watching this do not fall in that category, but hopefully I entertained you. But I want you, if you see somebody being this way, fucking call them out on their shit. Like, legit call them out. Or I'll just block them because I block a lot of them. Like, seriously, dude, like, motherfucker, this guy's like, oh, you spent, 20 minutes breaking down a 30-second preview. You're doing it for the ad money. No, motherfucker, I've done that shit for fucking 8 months now. Why is this all of a sudden a new thing? Oh, okay, but you want to sit there and say you want to live the YouTube dream. I want to be a YouTuber. And yet you're hating on another YouTuber for living the dream, bro. You ain't never gonna fucking live the dream, brother. You might as well go to school and get your little degree and go get your little business degree and be a manager at Target, because you ain't gonna do it with that attitude. I'm telling you right now, people with those attitudes are not gonna accomplish shit, bro. Hating on somebody else's success is literally a waste of time. While you're sitting there hating on me, I'm having Skype conversations with Funimation voice actors. While you're sitting there talking shit about rhyme style, he's having conversations with Bandai Namco trying to make the game better for all of us. While you're sitting there hating on fucking Quaman, he's fucking going to college while still juggling fucking YouTube videos. Why don't you all just form a fucking line and one by one, kiss my balls and grow the fuck up? Because if you talk like that in real life to anybody, bro, you'll get fucking smacked and you'll look stupid. You'll get fucking hit and you'll look like an idiot. But you're safe behind the keyboard that your parents bought you. Fine. Here's some advice from your favorite YouTuber, Geekdom 101, the guy who you hate so much but you seem to keep watching. Worry about your own channel. Worry about your own business. Support your favorite YouTuber. Don't hate on them. Support them. And I'm not talking about me. It could be anybody. And if you want to be successful at life, if you want to be successful at anything, just be better at it rather than hate somebody else because they're better than you. Talk to you later.